when the trailer will come of Pathaan. Rizvi Athar 12, my views on Pathaan. I haven't really watched the film. Adi and Siddharth are very conducive about showing the film. But I just told Siddharth, the director, and Adi, the producer, in the morning when the poster released that, I hadn't worked for about a year and a half, 2 years. I'd taken a hiatus. I was taking a bit of a break. I wasn't enjoying the process of filmmaking, which is what is more important to me than the film itself. And when we started shooting Pathaan, it was lots of fun. It's an action film. I have some wonderful co-actors, Deepika Padukone, John Abraham, Ashutosh Ranaji. There's lots of people in the film, and it's the kind of film I've always wanted to do for 30 years. I've always thought of myself as somebody who can do some cool action and stuff. So I think my first impression and my feelings about Pathaan is that what I really wanted to do the first day I came to Mumbai, hopefully I will achieve it with Pathaan as an actor and feel happy and hope to entertain you all. Rishita Bhattacharya, when the trailer will come of Pathaan, I think sometimes in November, December, I'm not too sure. But normal practice is to release a trailer a month and a half before the film releases. So I guess at that time, I know the whole team is working very hard to finish the edit and the visual effects of the film. And I'm sure they're working hard on the trailer also. So yeah, November, December hopefully. Rishita Bhattacharya, when the trailer will come, I've answered Joshi, N3L. I don't know when you write 3 what it means, but I'm assuming it's Neil Joshi. What do you love about the look of Pathaan? Oh, the hair. I love the hair. It actually also, the time that we were off from working because of COVID and otherwise, because I was sitting at home, I've always had this desire to grow my hair long and see if they grow long. I've never done it. So I love the hair because, in action films, hair flying, high speed, jumping. The only weird thing about the whole hair look was that many a times, Deepika and me had the same hairstyle in the scene. So I would be tying it here and suddenly Deepika would come onto the set and she'd have it same. So we had to start discussing. This is perhaps the first time in a movie I've had to discuss with my co-actress that what hairstyle are you having so that I don't copy the same. So that was nice, and I miss it now. I miss the fact that I've cut my hair. It did take about a year and a half to grow them. So hopefully when we make part 2 of Pathaan, if you all like part 1 of Pathaan, then I'll grow it back again. From SRK Universe, fans have been frantically asking to release the first look of your character in Pathaan. Did you plan the surprise keeping them in mind? My friend Aditya Chopra, he loves me a lot, and our careers started together, and more than as a producer with Yashraj is outstanding. As a lover of films, Adi, who I don't think does anything else except love films, and the attempt is always to try and make good cinema and hopefully entertain people. Our career started together. Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, and it was his first film. For me also, it was my first huge, big film. And I think there's this huge bond between myself, Adi, Karan Johar. They love me a lot beyond films, I think. I love them a lot beyond films. And, whenever something special is happening in our families or in our lives, we all are there. So I think Adi just felt, to be honest, I didn't remember 30 years of my cinema about 2-3 months back. And Adi said, "Tere 30 saal ho gaye yaar. We need to celebrate this." So we will do Pathaan on the 25th, because that's 30 years completed. So it wasn't a surprise. It was, a friend being kind and celebrating 30 years of my life in film work by giving me a film which is as beautiful as Pathaan and releasing it together. And so far so good, it's been fun. Anyone asks me which is your best film, it's always the next one. I truly believe that. So there's no one project that I want to do. But of course, as an actor, there were a lot of desires I had. Like I wanted to play what I did in Zero. I wanted to play what I did in Fan. I wanted to play a superhero. Unfortunately, all the 3 films I mentioned haven't gone down too well with the audience, and that is okay. I feel that I could have made them better. But filmmaking is like a 100-meter race. You train for it for 2-3 years. some days you break the world record, some days you're slow off the block, some days halfway through you get a cramp, some days just before the finish line somebody nips you. So you try your best, you prepare for it your best, but you don't know in that under 10 seconds what can go wrong in a film. So the attempt is always that you go out and make the best, you put your best foot forward as in a race and hope it works for everyone. So there's no dream project. Whatever project I do becomes my dream.